First of all, I want to say all praise to the Most High and His Son. Alright? I'm going to give double honors to the elders. And honor to you brothers out there that's kicking this word, in spirit and truth. Basically, want to come with a sit down. And the concept is the white man has a God complex. Because you see throughout history, in modern time, the white man does not, in any capacity, believes that he's wrong for anything that he does. It's always justified. Okay? And if there is a white person out there that's proclaiming that it was wrong, that's a small minority out of the majority of those heathens, man. And the only reason they are complaining because now they're starting to feel those effects of their forefathers, man, of being wicked.
Right. And you see the ones that lose that claim they're wrong, they still claim themselves not being guilty. But they're not willing to give up all that God and put themselves under subjection to the people that should be ruling over them. They're not willing to bow their knee.
That's right. That's right, man. Because, you know, if you're a person that has any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Pride of yourself, you know, and your people, and you're not a white person, man, you're gonna understand that this white person came to your people and fucked them up in some kind of capacity, man. And you're gonna be willing to stand up against that. But the white man, he's so damn prideful, you stand up against him, you know, and take a word against this man, he'll get some set at you. And say, how dare you talk to me like this, man? I let you exist. You should be happy that you're not a slave anymore. You should be happy that you're not in Africa. You should be happy that you're not an Indian running around with mohawks.
Right.
You should be happy that you're not a goat and worshiping Buddha anymore. That's the thought process of the white man. He believes if he wasn't here, the world would be total chaos and savages, and we run around, you know, and basically throwing feces at each other. The white man believed that when he came on the scene, he basically was the next best thing, man. Without him, there would be, you know, the Industrial Revolution, the modern technology, any of that. That's a concept of the white man. He believed that he's God. Okay? And we had that definition we want to get into. Brother, can you read that for me?
Gotcha. This is definition of a God complex. You know, via Wikipedia. A God complex is an unshakable belief characterized by consistently inflated feelings of personal ability, privilege, or infallibility.
That's right, infallibility. The white man doesn't believe he doesn't make it. He makes any errors.
Right, and that's an unshakable belief, right? Because no matter what, you know, you can't tell the so-called white man that he wrong or that he going into slavery or that the Most High is going to judge him for his wicked acts, man.
That's right.
It's his unshakable belief that he's like this flawless, perfect character, man.
That's right.
That every decision that he's made and that everything that he's done, from the most top white guy, so-called white man, to the bottom two fucking Joe Sixpack white dude, you know, they feel like that their lives and what they decide to do is the most perfect, credible shit ever, man.
That's right, man. That's right, man. That's why he has the bullshit concept as like these social Darwinism things that they basically to justify his bullshit, man, and to go on to other people's nations and committing these heinous crimes, man, on the indigenous people, particularly, you know, the tribe of Israel. You know, the tribes of Israel come and did all this madness to us, man. You know, and he said, you know, get over it. It is what it is. You should be happy that you're here in America. Okay, go ahead.
A person with a God complex may refuse to admit the possibility of their error or failure.
That's right. Who's that, man? Even the idea of the white man falling, man, he gets upset about it, man. You know, we had this guy, man, he such my mind. President Kennedy, he said, hey, you know, we really shouldn't be going out over there, we stretching ourselves out too far. And this guy was laughed at. Ron Paul. He was saying, you know, we stretching ourselves out too much, making, you know, some credible points. Like, hey, if you look, you know, you got this war here, war there. Like, you stretch yourself out too much, man. You spending too much on war. And this man was laughed at. And that was just an opinion that was contrary to the white man. Now we ultimately know he was set up too, but that was, you know, just for example. The sheer thought that the white man that he's wrong, man, is laughable to him, man.
That's right.
You know. Go ahead, huh?
That's a beautiful point you brought up. Even in the face of complex or intractable problems, or difficult or impossible tasks,
that's right,
or may regard personal opinions as unquestionably correct.
That's right, man. That's why you had this atheism just running rampant, man. Right. The fact that, you know, you have somebody that believes in God and a deity is funny to them. That's so unreasonable. But you won't have any credit to disprove it. You believe in the Big Bang Theory, but you won't know where it come from. Right. You just admit. Have you ever heard by agency? Well, I admit that, you know, the Big Bang Theory doesn't answer all the questions. So you're okay with that when not knowing? But you rule out the fact that there's a supreme power that you can't comprehend. Because you believe that you're God, man. You know?
That's right.
Skip down to
ultimately, the white man wants you to bow down and worship him, man.
That's right.
He wants you to worship him and his intellect and his perception of the world as that of being the Most Highest. And
That's
so,
right.
so to say that there's a power greater, understanding better, is the so-called white man considers that a joke.
That's right.
You know.
Let's get Psalms 49:6. If you can, brothers, jump down to the third paragraph, because there's some meat on that. Go back up, brother. It's
right here.
The one that says the first person to use the God complex.
Got it. You bring it up?
Yes, sir.
All right. It says the first person to use the term God complex was Ernest Jones. His description, at least in the contents page of Essays in Applied Psychoanalysis, described the God complex as a belief that one is a God.
That's right. And that's a so-called white man. You know. And if you look at the history of the white man, that's what he done, literally in some cases. You know. And in ancient times, man, he would set up the people to worship him, the monarchies, in a lot of cases. You know? Now, modern times, you have it to where evolution and the concept, like I said previously, social Darwinism, to where the white man is considered the top species, the top of the species of humankind, and everybody should basically emulate him.
That's right. Let me say this too. That's why they got the Georgia Guidestones. Because like people like Margaret Sanger, I believe she was like the founder of that whole Planned Parenthood thing. They believe that the so-called white man is a super species that basically all the Goyim, which they consider just the rest of the nations and people, even their own people.
Right.
You know, they just wanted to have 500 million of just these super elite species of people that start to have like the brightest intellect and bring like the best ideas to the world. You know,
concept of eugenics.
Yeah, and that's just one of the methods, eugenics, that they're using to bring about that whole program. You know, the population control down to 500 million of these so-called just brilliant minds. You know, and everybody else, you know, they're just a waste being here.
Waste of time.
Yeah, right. They don't bring any ideas to the table. They don't bring anything that's just going to benefit the earth. You know,
Right.
So
Right, just like in that movie, the movie Deep Impact, he had asteroid going to destroy the Earth, and basically they sent a lottery out to people who they deem worthy to live on. So they made these, these underground cities, had food, you know what I'm saying? If you can get a ticket or nothing like that, your ass is out of there.
Right.
You know?
The white man's such a devil that he keeps everybody double-fied, man.
that's right.
You know? If you're rooting for uplifting everybody, why are you pushing all this madness, man? And injecting everybody with just poison, man?
That's right.
You know? You're the white man that's where we go back to the whole concept. The white man believes that he's God, man. He believes that he can put evil on whoever he deems is worthy. You know? This man is a cold-blooded devil, man. You know? You got that song?
You want to start at 6?
Yeah, start at 6, why not?
Okay. This is Psalms 49:6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
That's right. That's white man. You know, his economy. He's a so-called developed country, and his concept of economics is the beacon of light for these undeveloped countries, man. You know. So you tell these undeveloped countries, well, you don't have to go through trial and error like we did. You can just emulate us now. But we can't do you can't do that now because hey. They had free slaves. You had time for imperialism, get all these goddamn laws where you gonna do it. You know? You can't just make arbitrary numbers in an economy like you people done. So you basically just lying to these people once again. You know? Got all these people going to college, getting out of philosophy, now they bugged out. You know, most of the people over there in Egypt have degrees, man. Did you know that?
Not just bachelor's degrees.
No, these motherfuckers got degrees.
Masters and doctors, and these are engineers and shit.
Science.
No jobs.
You know?
So now you got this concept called I forget what it's called. It's called basically what it means like brain flight. All the smart people, they're moving out of those countries, man. Because of the people that you set up in those countries, the elite, they're not giving the mass people any job opportunities, any outlets,
Assistance and everything like that.
You know, these people are fucked up. But ultimately, they're set up by the so-called white man. At those African countries, they're funded by America, man. They give them money and shit like that. And you know what's going on. You know, once again, this white man is this devil, man.
That's right. The white man, he even shows, he doesn't show equity to like some of those heathens, like the Indians. They'll come over here as doctors, and they will get paid considerably less than like the average doctor, salary would be that's already over here in America established in that practice, Because it's doctors, like Indian doctors, they might not even be making 6 figures, man.
That's right.
And then they taking on, tons of work, being surgeons, putting in a lot of man hours, man, and making maybe like $60,000 or $70,000 a year, man.
Yep, and also they have to go back to school again, man.
That's exactly what they have to do.
Because they don't feel
They have to go back to
bullshit.
school. They got to get all these different certifications. Now, they could have been a doctor in another country for 20 years, man.
Yup.
Work with the best technology, probably doing procedures that these motherfuckers over here can't even do, man.
Yep.
Yeah, they got to work as a student.
Yep.
They can't get paid under somebody else's license
Yup.
for years, not just 6 months.
Right.
We're talking about another, almost a decade. Especially if you're in medicine.
That's right.
No, if you're in the dental field, they don't even recognize your dental license at all. You have to go into a specialty.
Again. It's fucked up.
If you don't go into a specialty, you have to apply to go back to dental school. Then you can practice as a dentist.
Yeah, they pretty much.
But you can't be a dentist in America without having some type of citizenship. If you don't have any type of citizenship or anything like that, you have to apply for a specialty, which it takes another 2 years to even apply.
That's right. It's just showing how they have a God complex, because nations. Like the brother said, a guy could be like in India practicing medicine for over 20 years, but they don't feel that their credentials hold the same value as these American institutions of education produce. You know?
Which is proven that these other nations have better schools.
Yep.
These other nations of higher learning are better than American institutions. The doctors that come out of these other nations are better. Why? Because they don't have to go through a bunch of fucking stupid ass loopholes to become doctors and things like that. Once you graduate from high school, you go directly into your specialty. If you have the grades, you go directly. If you want to be a doctor, you don't have to wait 4 years to do a bunch of bullshit. Then another 4 years to do this. You go directly into the field.
Yeah, that's like the brother said. It goes back to the whole concept of God complex.
Right.
Your opinion is what's you think your opinion is right, man.
That's right.
It's the only credible thing, and anything else is just beneath it. And
Yeah.
cast away as just being just invalid.
Yeah, man. This man is the devil,
It's a
man.
fucking tyrant, man.
Yeah, and he's unfit, you know. What's the white man for you, man? Go ahead, Al.
This is Psalms 49. You want me to get 7 or you want me to skip down?
Skip down to 11. Yeah.
Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
That's right, man. This white man doesn't believe he's gonna get taken down.
Yup.
He's looking at all this, it's like, who's gonna take us down?
Yup.
I mean, the Gooks, yeah, right, they need us.
Yep.
The Russians, they haven't been anything since the Cold War.
Yep.
Assyrians, yeah, right. North Korean, once you get a missile out first.
Yep.
You know, that's the thought of the white man.
That's right.
But he doesn't see that he's stretching himself out to exhaustion, and he's exhausted.
That's right.
The white man is gonna beat himself like he done every single time, man. Like Hitler did, like Alexander did, like Napoleon did, Antiochus did. He gonna stretch himself out until he's exhausted himself to where you have these small nations winning, you know, dire wars,
It's
man.
like in Obadiah, which says small nations gonna look down upon you.
That's right.
We're gonna get that too.
Because like the brother read in that definition in Wikipedia, it says a God complex may refuse to admit the possibility of their error or failure, even in the face of complex problems.
That's
Like
right.
right now, man, we're in an age to where all these different nations, man, they're gaining the same type of nuclear capability as so-called America has, you know? But if you try to tell these so-called proud-ass crackers, man, that, you know, Russia, man, they stockpiling missiles too, man. We're just gonna blow them to hell, man. You know, Iran's building up their nuclear arsenal too, man. We're just gonna blow them out of water. So, and that pride in their heart, man, is just so strongly just grounded. They don't think that, even in the history, it's shown that all of these empires that rose, they fell. And they had the same characteristics as America has now, like the Roman Empire. You know, the currency was devalued, the military was stretched out. You know, you had all of these different, what are they called? Back then, they was called like the Goths, the Visigoths, the barbarians. They had like these mercenaries.
Mercenaries.
You know, it's gonna come a point to where you're gonna have them moving around. You're gonna be turncoats, you know. But you try to tell these white people that, and they just totally disregard it. We're gonna somehow rebound and continue to go on, man, in the splendor of our power.
That's right.
And I was just gonna say this too, like on that, it goes right into what the brother was saying on this definition. The individual may disregard the rules of society and require special consideration or privileges.
That's right. So
You know?
he believes that he could define the laws of physics, man.
Or
That's the
shit,
white man.
even down to the most complex, most basic cracker, man. You name a cracker that like they go up to the fucking police pull them over, and they cursing the damn cop out, man. They're like they ain't subject to the same rules, man. No, motherfucker, I'll fuck you up because you was speeding. Fuck you! My dad's gonna fuck you up!
Privilege, man, yo.
You know? Even in the most basic sense, all the way to the top, to how they run their military, how they deal with the other nations and things like that.
That's a good point.
That is.
Okay?
That's right. You can see it,
Just
like
got
I
the
was
rules,
saying, you
yep.
can see it on more, on a nuclear level, man.
Yep, that is true, man.
Let's finish saying more of that, yeah.
And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own
And
names.
that's the white man, man. He goes and kick everybody's ass and say, you know, this is my land. Matter of fact, a long time ago, I was actually these people. I just moved. Basically, like the Phoenicians. I was really them.
Yeah, we were the Egyptians. We were the Israelites.
Yeah.
We were these people. We're just living in different lands now. I mean, I understand everybody comes from Africa, but we were all these people.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. I really want to start at verse. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and start at verse 1 because it starts from verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, be not aright. Our life is short and tedious.
Right, the ungodly is talking about the other nations, 2/3, but chiefly the so-called white man, right?
And in death of a man there is no remedy.
That's right. He doesn't believe in any concept of karma or things of that nature. The white man he's a wild man. He believes he's gonna do whatever he can do whatever he wants to, and that's it. Not that I'm just gonna turn to dust. That's it.
Things outside.
But he's so crazy. When somebody else does something to him, hey, you have to remember that. You have to remember Alamo. We're not gonna forget 9/11. Can't forget. When he does something, I just get over it. Just get over it, man.
Just drop it. Yeah.
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all at venture, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
That's right. Nobody's gonna remember what we did.
Right.
So what?
Right, and that's why they really push that whole idea of capitalism. The whole idea behind capitalism is to gain as much shit as you can without any regard to anybody else around you, man.
That's that Aleister Crowley spirit that do as I will.
That's what it's like when I think that's Joe was talking about that they wouldn't leave any grapes left. If it was up to the white man, he'd fucking destroy, fucking take everything, man. He'd fucking take everything if he could, man. That's why the Lord got to come in and interject. Because if this war was to go on, just like Yahshua would say, everybody be fucking faggots. The lamb be fucking dead. All the animals be gone. Water be dried up.
It's all about consumption.
They be trying to shit. We'll be like Elysium, man. They probably have to make a fucking space station up in fucking space or some shit, man.
For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart.
Right. So your life is short. Life is short.
Just do it.
Live it up. Just do it.
Okay.
YOLO.
Which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes.
Yep. Just like I said previously, man. My life is, when I die, that's it.
Yeah, you're gonna turn to dust.
It's just it. That's all. There's no God. There's no spirit.
Shit just don't make sense, man.
You can't prove God, but I can prove right now. That's the white man.
That's right.
Go ahead,
And our spirit shall vanish as the soft air, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works.
When he says name forgotten in time, well, it just reiterated what I'm about to say. Nobody gonna know his works. Like when I die, that's it. Nobody's gonna remember what I've done. My life and what I've done, that ain't gonna affect anybody. That's the white man. Basically, he just in his mind, he just rationalizing what he done and saying it's not that bad. I killed a lot of people. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. They'll get over it. That's the white man. Go ahead,
In remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun.
That's right.
And overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passes away, and after our end there is no return, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
That's right. They don't believe in the concept of reincarnation.
This is their thoughts. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good thing.
That's right. Let's just do it.
America, fuck yeah.
Live it up.
Fuck all other people. Let's do it. And they perpetuate bullshit ass philosophies, man, to justify what they do, man. You know, carpe diem. See, today you taught all that bullshit in English, man. You know. Go ahead,
That are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in you.
That's right. You speed use the creatures, man. It's consuming all these the animals, man, plants. More everything. Human beings. Everything is going extinct, man. Pretty soon, the so-called black man gonna be extinct in America. They got it to where now where the niggas hate each other. It's very rare when I see two niggas together. We went to a show 2 or 3 days ago, man. All I saw was so-called interracial dating.
Yeah.
Did you see any niggas together? Niggas hate each other, man.
And when niggas are together, it's like what the fuck, man? It's like a pack of pit bulls walking together, man.
Yeah.
They think that's how they look at us.
Yep.
When they see us,
Scared to the
like
hell.
some damn gorillas got loose in the zoo, man. You know what I'm saying?
If you see you see a couple that together black, them motherfuckers either hella lower class.
Yeah, they get along
by default.
Yeah, get along just to get along.
You with me, you broke, I'm broke, nigga. Let's
Fuck
just
it, we ain't gonna get nobody better.
stay together. Fuck it. You ugly, I'm ugly too. We stay together.
Verse 7. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointment, that philosophy.
Yep.
And let no flower of the spring pass by us.
That's right, man.
Can I say
They're
something?
gonna be engulfed in every single thing, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that costly wine, man, those philosophies, man, because, you know, if you got like a degree, a master's, all these different degrees, man,
yeah.
you highly exalted in this place, man.
That's right.
Especially these women, man. You know, that's all they lead with, man. When they trying to get a man or something, which a man don't give a damn about, you know, you having no degree or none of that, you know. They just trying to give it to you if you look good, you know.
Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part, or
None of us
our.
go without his part, man. That means we gonna get ours.
Yep. That capitalism.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna get ours, man. At any way.
Free enterprise.
That's right.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. For this is our
lead
portion.
token of our joyfulness in every place, man. That means they go there and set up the embassy. And so you know, when you go over there, the Native American, indigenous people are main attractions to these tourists, man.
Right, yeah, you go in any country, if you're American, they gonna treat you like
Yeah.
get up for you.
Yeah.
You know? You can go in there, if you're American, you know, they talk big, how you doing, sir? They gonna do their best to speak English.
That's right. English is the language of commerce.
That's right.
Another thing that it's talking about is when, you know, not only how they cover the faces of the judges, but they just outright put their faces on anything. They got the what's that place where they have like all 4 of the presidents' faces on the mountain?
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore.
What type of shit is that?
That's what they be doing.
They carved out a mountain.
That's crazy.
And then you know you gotta upkeep it, so they got someone they got
Chiseling
people working
every
fucking
month.
So they got his car.
just to make sure it's all nice and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know this car hanging his stupid ass off the fucking nose and shit, about to die.
Thinking, damn, I got a good ass job. It's crazy. Go ahead.
For this is our portion, and our lot is this.
This is our lot.
They said it's
See,
a lot.
and you know what? That's what we don't go
complex,
to.
man.
and also the whole concept of which that stems off of the God complex. The whole concept of the manifest destiny, man. This is his destiny to the inheritance to rule the nations, man.
This is his
You know?
his life, his
My
inheritance.
God-given
God,
right.
that's right. His God-given
Right.
land and titles. Right.
But you know, ultimately,
Right, yeah.
like the brother said before we turn the camera, the Most High did set him up, man.
right.
But on the left hand side, man.
That's right.
See, the white man used the whole God, the God doctrine, so-called God doctrine, for political gain, man, and for profit. You know, you basically put God in front of it to make it more appealing to the masses, man.
Control, too.
And then
For
you
control.
know, and for control too.
Spirit.
I got a precept. Ezekiel chapter 28. I started verse 1. Ezekiel 28 verse 1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God.
That's right. Because God, he lifted himself up. He said he is God. That's the white man, man.
That's right.
But what is he gonna say to that man?
I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas.
That's right,
In
man.
the midst of the peoples.
That's right. The white man is the beacon is personified to all the other nations what's good. That's the white man, man. And if you want to be something, you want in
just
America
like
or everywhere.
Salakia.
Hold on. If you want to be anything in America or anywhere, you have to emulate the white man, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had this bitch at work, man. This shit made me mad as fuck. I had to walk away from this hoe because I'm my boss. And I was inches away from cussing her ass out. This stupid Issacharite bitch. Going fucking, she's looking out, you know, you got these people here, by time shit and shit. She's looking at these fucking cracker baby and shit. You know, white people have such good genes. What? They have they're so beautiful. This is a fucking Issacharite, so-called Mexican, man. And she's talking about how beautiful the white people, how good their genes are, how good their skin is, and how pretty their babies are. Just fucking envying this fucking cracker, man. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, that's crazy, man. But our people are so bugged out, man. They look at a goddamn level and say that that's good.
Yeah, you know? Which that's a curse.
That's a fucking
it's a curse to
man.
look like that, man.
Think about it. They're the only people on planet Earth
That
doesn't
look
have
like
people
that's
fishing,
right.
man. And they look nasty, man.
They look terrible, man.
Can't even stand sun.
You know? Man. Go ahead, Al.
Anyways, okay, yet thou art a man and not God.
That's right. You only a man, white man. And the Most High is going to deal with you such. And he only set you up for a appointed time, man.
That's right.
You know? You don't understand that because you're set up not to understand it. Man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Though thou set thine heart as the heart of God,
Uh-huh.
behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
That's
There
right.
is no secret that they can hide from you.
That's right. Because if you look at the white man, you cannot sit here and say the white man doesn't have, isn't advanced in technology, things of that nature, man.
Which, you know, I mean, he used Jake to do that.
That's right. He
But
used Jake to do that, but and other nations,
Right.
which he took credit for,
he was wise to do that.
and when he was wise to do so.
That's right.
The thing about the white man is he goes to different nations, man, and pluck up the things that he likes about
the riches and the treasures. That's right.
the attributes that they have that they deem is okay, is useful for them, like gunpowder.
Right.
You had those Asians use that already. But when the white man's like, hey, that to fuck some shit
The
up,
white man is Majin Buu, man.
you know?
He'll fucking suck up all your fucking energy and power, man, and use it as his own.
Yep. In an evil way, man.
In
Like
an evil way,
like
that's right.
Coppolis, the Native Americans knew about Coppolis. They used that for energy.
That's
The
right.
white man said, hey, I could use that. I could use that to fuck some shit up.
Fucking twisted, man.
You know? And that's what he did, man.
That's right. Yeah, well, here, verse 4 says, with thy wisdom and with thy understanding thou hast gotten thee riches.
That's right.
Thou hast gotten gold and silver unto thy treasures.
That's right, man. Through all your philosophy and technology, man, you have gotten riches, man.
That's right.
Ultimately, to put all the other nations under subjection.
That's right. That's how the white man knew that he would become rich off of World War II, man. You know? And bombing the hell out of the Japanese. Because they were going through that depression. Hey, let's get this war kicking off. You know? You know,
It's like even now, man, you have this knucklehead Obama setting those ships out there outside of Syria, man, saying that we're going to debate on whether or not to do it. We're going to get the masses' opinion. Not going to get the masses' opinion. You're going to shoot those dudes. You're going to shoot. You're going to strike. It's going, and then that's going to start a whole bunch of shit, man. Which you already know. The white man already knows this.
that's right.
You know? But in his mind, he believes that he's going to win. He's going to be on top. Despite all the things that he's been doing wrong in the previous years. Exhausting his military, exhausting his economy, you know, burning bridges with all the other nations. He's not worried about that, man.
That's right.
Because he believes he's God. He'll fix it.
That's right. He doesn't see that the Most High is using him as a pawn, you know, and setting them up for the okie doke, man.
That's right.
You know, verse 5 it says, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic, as thou increase thy riches.
That traffic, man, and import and export.
That's right.
That's right. And America's number one in imports, man. They don't export anything, man. But ideas, you know, which we'll get later on too. The nations get mad, man, because they're starting to figure out it's nothing but puff. This ain't anything tangible, man. It's just fucking illusion. Go ahead, Doc.
Well, it says right here, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee.
That's right. The other nations are gonna come upon you.
The terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their sword against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness.
So they're gonna be contrary to your doctrine, man.
That's right.
I'm sick of that shit. The other nations are getting tired of you, so-called, man. So much to where now, you know, you have it to where these crazy so-called Arabs, which are Ishmaelites, they're bombing themselves, man. Trying to get back at the so-called white man and his doctrine in any sort of way, man. You're gonna start seeing other people doing that, man. People are fed up, putting sanctions on people. You know? Who are you to say a person can't trade with another person, man? And who gave you the title of the police of the world? That sound like God, doesn't it?
And then they set up that the IMF, what is this, International Monetary Fund, to where they'll loan money to these nations that they already know beforehand the nations ain't gonna be able to pay them back. And they put this ridiculous interest and taxes on it. So when it comes time to collect these payments, if they're not able to pay it, then they put sanctions, and then they're in their land and just stealing their whatever resources they got, and just basically just taking over, man.
That's how they do Jake on a small level.
Well, yeah, they do it. You can see it with the payday loans.
Even worse.
Like 600%.
How they do the welfare system. Because what they do is the woman will come in to get government assistance, and what will happen is over time that money will accumulate, and they know this, you know, but the woman don't. So when she first starts off, you know, her and the dude they try to do it together, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes she does it by herself, but they don't know where the father is. So they wait till this bitch gets pissed off and decides to put his name down and where he works. And by the time they find out by the time she does that, he's so far deep up in debt that when they'll put him on child support. Now sometimes she don't even want to, you know what I'm saying, put him on child support. But the state will put him on child support just to pay off the rest of the money that she used as the welfare. So it's like a no win, a no win, lose situation. You know, and that destroys homes. It has the mother and father at odds. Kids, you know, sometimes Jake's fathers be all heartbroken, hurt. So they don't want to see their children because they figure the state is their children.
Yep. Like I had one partner. This is a small example. He went to his father and asked him for some money, and he literally stayed right across the street from his father. And his father was like, "Hey, damn, I don't give you child support," out of frustration. So the son was like, "God damn, I don't think I ain't fucking here no more." At the time, I was like, man, that's effed up. I got to think when I got the truth. Man, that man was frustrated, man. I'm staying right across the street from you. I know I'm giving you money, man. Then on top of that, you gonna put me on child support, man. So I got another household that I'm trying to take care of, and yours, and you got a father. I mean, a stepfather. That's BS, man. You know. And then you look at the mama, and you know, I didn't know any better back in the day. I'm looking at her like, man, she's the second mom. She's so nice. She's good. Child of God. This motherfucker got three baby daddies. 3 different kids. Shit. Running game, man. Getting that money. And they got a nigga taking care of it now. In a new house. Winning. You know? Then it just go back to the white man. He just uplifts all these unrighteous decrees, man.
That's right.
It's hell detrimental to everybody but himself. And a lot of times, a lot of his people are being crucified by it, man. You know, go ahead.
Right, verse 8, they shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the death of them that are slain in the midst of the seas.
So you gonna die like those people that you were oppressing, man.
That's right. And it says, wilt thou yet say before him that slays thee, I am God?
You know, he said that when they fuck you up,
They gonna say stop. You know who you about to hit.
yeah.
I'm white. No, you're not gonna regard that anymore,
That's
man.
right.
There's not gonna be, you know, that certain point in your subconscious when you about to attack somebody. Oh, he's white. I got to calm down. It's not gonna be there anymore, man.
Even more.
You see it on a minute level, man. You see, you know, you watch World Star, white dude just talking cash money. You have Jake just like, man, you better watch out.
Yeah.
And that's why he say F and him, but it takes a while to build that up when you black, man.
That's right.
So-called black or Latino American. So you ain't trying to go to jail, man. You trying to go home. You know, if you knock a nigga out, that or a Latino out, or Native American out, they ain't worried about that, man. You can go home. Let you hit a white man. Your ass gonna be on Fox 4 News, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Can I finish this right here? Because that goes right into
God, I'm finna be done with this story. It says, but thou shalt be a man and know God in the hand of him that sled thee.
Yeah, you gonna be a man, man.
Right.
Like this, like what's that dictator? I want to see in Libya. I know you know Gaddafi, like Gaddafi. When you got captions like, why are y'all doing this? Gaddafi, yeah. It's like, why are y'all doing this? I mean, they slap shit out of that. Swat! And who that? Yeah, now what's up now, man? They ain't gonna regard who you are, man.
That's right.
You know, did you see that when he got caught? He was just, why y'all shooting? Come on, man. Like, slapping his ass. They had motherfucking had him on camera while he was getting slapped. Man had his dead body posted up like a dead dog. They taking pictures of his dead body, man.
Yeah, they put him in a freezer so he wouldn't deteriorate quickly. So everybody can get a
Everybody
good
taking
shot
pictures of it, man. This and that goes to the have a coup that I want you to keep, man. But go ahead and finish what you got, bro.
Because this still goes into to the time frame of Esau. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 10. Let us oppress the poor, righteous man.
Yep.
Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Yep, and that's what they did to the so-called Native Americans, man. Because the so-called Native Americans didn't do anything to the white man, but help that man when he came over, man. And the white man didn't have anything bad to say about the so-called Native Americans, which are you guys. Okay? Just throw that out there. You know, he justified it in his mind. It's like the scriptures say, man. To totally decimate the nation of Israel, man. You so-called Native Americans. He did that. He did that. Just for gain, man. Until you get over it now. You know? Now you relegated to the hood. Okay? To the hood and desolated land.
Yeah, you can't grow crop.
You can't grow anything, man. That's the white man. And he'll justify that, man, until you get over it.
Right.
This man he's not right, man.
That's right.
He's not right. You know?
That's right.
You got that in Habakkuk for me? Take that for me. Habakkuk 2, sorry.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
That's right. Everything that's happening right now is orchestrated by the Most High, including the white man ruler, man. That's the aspect. That's the aspect of the Most High, man. Balance, good and evil. So he set you people up just to tear you down, man. You know, and he gave you that private spirit that you have, man.
That's right.
For an appointed time. For an appointed time.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
So the truth is gonna come out, man. The truth is out there know that something's about to happen. The so-called average white man, he believes that he ain't gonna be taken down, man, because he's ultimately stupid.
That's right.
And he's still drunk off this philosophy of the God complex. Okay, go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
It's not gonna wait any longer, man. And we're in that time where it's not late waiting any longer, man. That's like war and death and destruction that's gonna happen real soon, man. To these white nations, man.
That's right.
Because these other nations are tired. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
That's the white man trusting in his wickedness, man. The Most High put the spirit on the white man to where he is an expert in destruction, man. You know, and torture, and just being malicious. You know. Go ahead,
Thou hast said, none seeth me.
That's right. Nobody sees me. Basically saying, you know, who's going to stop me?
Precept.
You got precept out?
Come.
Let that man finish his, and then I got you.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
That's right. Your wisdom, your knowledge have perverted, which ultimately, like we said previously, is set up on the left hand side, man. Evil. You know? Go ahead,
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else besides me.
That's right. I am and no one else besides me. I am God. Who's gonna stop me? That's what the white man thinks, man. You see that, you see that on a more, personal level, man, via his women, because white men have to censor themselves, because there's always a factor in this nigga might beat my ass, versus the white woman, she doesn't believe that she's gonna be touched, you know, physically, you know, in a just regular old setting. So she's uncensored. The white woman is rude, obnoxious, treats you like shit, you know, And what she does that because she's a reflection of her father. A male gender. Okay? That's why she's so pompous and arrogant, man. You know? Now you have our people who try to emulate that. But it's even more perverted than what the scripture is talking about, man. And more deranged than a white man. And that's part of the world is in the state that it's in because it's emulating the white man, which is ultimately a savage.
That's right.
And believes none but nihilism, man. You know? Go ahead, Al.
This is the last verse. Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
That's right. You don't know when it's going to rise, man. All the other nations are going to rise up, which ultimately the Most High, the true Most High set up, man, to take you down. Okay? And it's going to be a wonder because you're not going to believe that all these nations you had in subjection for so many years were able to take you over, man. You know? And ultimately it's going to be because of yourself. Your pride is going to be your own destruction, white man.
Bam.
Go ahead, Al.
Goes right into what I'm about to bring out. That's Obadiah 1 and 3. Pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
That's right. The pride of your heart has deceived you, man. You honestly believe that you can do anything that you want to on this earth, man. And there'll be no repercussions, man. You believe that you dictate what's right and what's wrong. But the scriptures say contrary to that, man. You're not God, man.
Not even close.
You got some more of that?
Come. Thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high.
That's right. Whose habitation is high, man. Expanded everywhere. What's the white man? Go ahead.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's right. Who's going to bring me down? Who's going to bring America down? Who's going to bring Britain down? Who's going to bring NATO down? Who's going to do it? You know? Go ahead.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself, though thou exalt thyself as thy eagle, and though thou
what's the symbol of America? That eagle, man. You know? That eagle.
Which goes back to the Roman Empire as well.
I was just thinking that too. Which America ain't nothing but a reincarnation of the Roman Empire. Because you're doing everything the Roman Empire would do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Monetarily, dealing with military, dealing with your economic. It's on a more refined level. Ultimately, you're going to make the same mistakes as the Roman Empire. You know? Go ahead.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down,
That's right,
saith the Lord.
The Most High is going to bring you down, man. That's going to be a wonderful day.
That's right.
You haven't done nothing but cause iniquity and strife among these nations, man. You know? Go ahead. You got somebody?
Well, it's Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished?
That was a chief city in Edom, if I'm not mistaken. You know? Go ahead, Al.
Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes?
That's right, man. That's the spirit, man. And that's what the brother was talking about, man. This man is so heinous and it's destructive that he just destroys all his resources, man. This man believes I'm God. I deserve all these things, man. F the earth. F other these people and F all these people that I don't deem is right. You know, if you ain't a part of the elect, then I ain't. You know, Esau, I ain't worried about you. That's the white man.
Can I say something right quick? All those movies that he makes about how these aliens come from outer space and everywhere they go, they take over the planet, use all its resources until the planet is dissolved, and then move on to the next planet.
That's white man.
That's Esau. He's talking about himself.
That's right.
So in the end times, you know what I'm saying?
And the superheroes is
Israel.
That's right.
Okay.
You know?
But, you know, I just wanted to go and continue to go in. The Spirit is on me to continue in wisdom of Solomon.
Hold on. You got some more than that?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, let your man finish this. Let your man finish. Kadar has. Let your man finish this. Then Kadar has something. I got you.
All right, this is Jeremiah 49:9. If grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some glean grapes?
That's right, man.
If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
That's right. The Most High is going to cover your secret places, man. You know,
He's talking about that white man.
that white man. He's talking about that philosophy and all your tricks, things of that nature, man. It's going to be revealed. It's happening more and more every day, man. The truth about the so-called white man is being perpetuated via this internet, man. You know, people, when terrorist attack happened, then people are already just earning whether or not it's some BS or not, man. But man, that's BS, man. Y'all setting this stuff up. You know? Ultimately, it's all for the benefit of the prophets. You know?
Yeah, the Most High has already got people away. Back in the day, you know, it'll take another year for people to realize the truth of the matter. Now, something happened, people are already questioning. Like, man, that was set up. Man, that was set up. People are going there.
And it started, but you know what? It started with that 9/11 ordeal, man. Because people, first when it happened, it was like, oh, damn. You start doing research, but man, that does sound like this kind of great. And then what ultimately solidified it was going back into history, man. And see, man, this ain't your first time doing this before, man. This has happened numerous times. People send up false flags all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? More and more, it's like, man, this is bull, man.
Living up that skirt.
You know, this is BS, man. You know? That skirt's being lifted up on the so-called white man, man. The elite, which is going to trickle down to you every day, Edomites, man. You know? You got some more of that, brother? That was the point. Kadar, you had something, brother?
Yeah, kind of.
Go ahead, Al.
Psalms 49, verse 6.
That's the spirit.
We already hit that.
Bring it out again, all right?
Yeah. Come.
They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
That's right, man. Boast yourself in that economy, your economy. You know? That's the white man, because he pushed that economy on the other nations, man. You know? Go ahead, Al.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him.
That's right, man. You can't redeem your brother. That's really going back into bringing somebody up from the dead, man. Believing in it so much, man. Ultimately, you're going to die like the rest of these people, man.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead, Al.
For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead. You got it. Go. You have to. Go to Habakkuk, man. I got you. This man. I got you. Brother. I ain't forget about you. I just want to finish up Habakkuk.
This is Habakkuk. I'll go back to 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not right in him.
That's right, man. His soul lifted up, you was not right, man. You're the devil, man. You're a deceiver. You deceived all these other nations, man. You deceived yourself.
That's right.
You lied to yourself so much when you believe that you're God, man.
That's right, like the brother read in Obadiah, the pride of thine heart hath deceived you. That's right.
That's right. Go ahead,
But the just shall live by his faith.
That's right. That's one side willing, that's us. Both side willing, that's us. You know? Go ahead,
Verse 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man.
That's right. You transgress by wine. That wine is talking about that philosophy, man. You're a proudful man. You're a proudful man now. You got other people on your doctrine, man. Because everybody comes to America for what? That education. Okay? When you talk about schools and things of that nature, man, you have everybody trying their hardest to get to these schools, these colleges in particular. Not the high schools, but the colleges. You know? They come here and they get all these philosophies, man. Well, it's been bugging them out. Right? Leaving God, but you leaving deism, but you leaving social Darwinism, but you leaving communism, but you know, you just bug the fuck out, man. You know? But that's good though. Having somebody confused, you push their ass in the workforce. You're not going to ask any questions. The most thing they push in these colleges is money. Every single class that I had, at the beginning of every semester, they would bring out the statistics and say, statistically speaking, people who have a college degree make more money than people who don't. And they said that in every class, man. Yeah. So in your mind, they would tell you, you would try your hardest. I'm gonna get this degree, man. I'm gonna get this degree. If I gotta go in debt, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. That's the mindset I had, man. And guess what? I got a mortgage, so I don't have no goddamn house.
Female trap.
You know?
I got a quick piece up for you.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51 verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. It made all the earth drunken.
That's right. It made all the drunken with that philosophy, man. But what's it gonna say? You see, people are tired, man.
Yeah. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
These nations are mad, man. Fed up. You went to school and got all these degrees, man. You got to be working at Lowe's, man. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got people, man.
Your credit's all fucked
effed up.
Man.
You know, you got student loans. And you got we got brothers here that been working. Mosai Willing, let me ask you, Mosai Willing. The Wadi Howard, he gave me spirit that, you know, I will always work. So that my work experience has got me a longer away than school,
yeah.
man.
Because you have all the degrees in the world.
You ain't got no work experience.
You ain't got no respect on how you, man.
Yeah, because it says to apply for when you try to apply for a job that requires a degree, it says a degree with 5 years work experience. Now, how in the world, if I've been in school for all these years, as an average person ain't gonna graduate to like 4 years. You ain't gonna graduate in 4 years. One, you probably gonna be BS in the school, partying too much, not taking enough credit, or not even that. Or that. You don't have any money.
You don't have no
money. You have to work.
You gotta work.
Everybody brain ass gonna get a scholarship, man. Fell in class, having trouble with class, all types of, we could go for days with that, man. That's a break. That's sit down in itself.
Can I say this too, Rob?
Go ahead.
Going back to that philosophy that the brother's reading about right now, like you mentioned, like some of these other nations, whether it be like from India or Pakistan or wherever, they may come over here, to these universities trying to be like a doctor or a dentist or whatever. Why the fuck they gotta take classes like Western philosophy? That's just to, indoctrinate their mind in the ways of how this place operates, man. And it bugs them out. Like, if you're gonna be a doctor or a specialist, why the fuck you having to take a Western philosophy class, man?
Yep. Ultimately, to get your money too.
Well, yeah, that too.
Because you go online and try to take one class at one university, them mother will be like $903, man. One class. For one.
Right. Because a lot of all those fucking professors, they had these books that you gotta buy.
Yeah. I stopped doing that shit my fucking sophomore year. I'm buying these dumbass books.
Because there's a bunch of
one of the stupid ass teachers' book. He wrote the damn book so he can make money off your ass.
And he's just gonna tell you what the fuck the test gonna be on anyways in the fucking class. So just take good notes.
That's it.
But above and beyond that, yeah, I mean they making money off all these people, and just like the brother was saying, They don't give a fuck about that shit, man. They don't care about if you know this and know that. When you leave school, college, you don't know nothing,
You
man.
don't know nothing, man.
You don't know a goddamn thing until you start doing this shit. You don't know how to be a dentist until you working on people fucking up their grill until you get good at it. That's the truth. Till you in their mouth working on their teeth, you don't know shit about dentistry.
That's right.
I don't give a damn how many tech classes you take.
That's right. The same thing with it's even on a small level. Not even something that says strangers as you know, talking to people,
Right.
man.
You wanna know why you gotta sit in the damn doctor office for so long? Cause they don't know what the fuck you got. They leave that office and they go Google it. Then they come back and I think you either got three things. You got this, or this.
They just
Here, eat that. Let me see what happens
it's a
next.
hypothesis, man.
Let me see what happens next. Then maybe I can tell you what you got.
That's right.
They don't know, man. They don't know.
That's right.
Then they'll get together like a committee.
Yeah, you know what? You know the dude that been doing it for 20 years.
They'll
I
just
seen that before. He got this shit. I'm gonna tell him he got that shit.
Yeah.
Charge him fucking $500.
give them this prescription, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit.
man. Go in there and fuck your back up and go to the emergency room. They'll go to the bank for a little bit, come out with some pain pills. That's
This
it.
is all they gonna do, man.
That's it. Or even on a small level, man. It's even dealing with talking to people, man. You know? You know how to do that on a small level to people that are like you because, you know, you're in the same, you know, age group. What about somebody that's older than you? That comes from experience, being out there and talking to people, man. You know, and how to carry yourself, how to conduct yourself. Ain't taught that in fucking college, man.
Right.
Most people don't even know how to talk to people and how to handle themselves as human beings, man.
Socially awkward.
Yeah, it's so awkward as fuck, man. And you saw the people who come out of school, they're so fucking prideful that nobody like to deal with their ass. Nobody want to fucking like I got a degree.
Right.
Well, motherfucker, get these boxes. I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just like I got this crack at my job, man. I'm trying to tell them because one thing you teach, one thing you do did teach, be culturally competent. Pay attention to how people are. Like when you're out. So I got this fucking crack at work who think he's smart. Who, you know, he think he's smart, think he know everything, the goddamn thing, and he talks to people like he's like a fucking robot. Just don't nobody care, man. He walked up to this woman who got all this Muslim garb on and shit, and I told him like 3 months ago, you see somebody that's like that, she's Muslim, don't try to shake their hand. So it's against their faith, right?
That's just common courtesy.